Hi, I'm Travis Markwood with the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and you're watching Business Forward, a production of the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce and Innerphase Video. Today we're going to be at Buckeye Honda and Buckeye Toyota here in Lancaster. We've got two segments we're going to roll into here at the end of the program. Sponsored by Crowd Communications, we'll be doing a Young Professional Spotlight, as well as a ribbon cutting rewind, sponsored by Frankie Smith Funeral Homes, locations in Baltimore and Lancaster. Let's start today by talking a little bit, Scott, about the dealership and the history here.
Sure.
We're standing inside the showroom of the Buckeye Honda dealership. How long have you guys been here, and tell us a little bit about the progression of the business?
Sure. Buckeye Honda opened November 1st, 1984. It was actually Spires Honda. A lot of people probably remember Spires Honda, which Jerry Spires is our owner, and that's his family grew up in the Lancaster area. Okay. And in fact, his grandfather was born and raised about 2 miles away from the dealership.
Okay, all right.
And so started out as Spires Honda in 1984, and that was actually after having a Datsun store in Columbus.
Okay.
And so we changed to Buckeye Honda really just to kind of have a similar name as our Nissan store in 1997.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So been in town, been serving the community for a long time?
It'll be coming up on 30 years here in another year.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now this particular dealership's gone through a lot of changes in recent years, some additions and
right.
some
Didn't
remodeling.
Look like this in 1984. It was brown and beige and trees and much smaller. It started out about 13,000 square feet, and now we've got about 24,000 square feet.
That's fantastic,
yeah.
And it looks really nice here. You've done a lot of nice improvements here, as you can see some of the cars that they have for display here. Let's talk about just Honda in general. Gosh, really become a really namesake in the automotive industry, and goodness, their presence here in Ohio is really important.
Sure. Honda's obviously got factories in Marysville and East Liberty, and then a lot of suppliers as well, and all over Central Ohio and Ohio in general. And so it's nice to have a partner that has such a vested interest in the community, and I guess we try to carry that same type of mentality in being a partner for our community as well. So.
Absolutely. Now, just about how many cars do you guys kind of keep in inventory here? Like if somebody were to come out and look on the weekends?
Yeah, there's probably 120 new or so, and 75 used. And
okay.
Yep.
Good. Well, we're going to also take a look at the Toyota shop as well that you kind of recently acquired 2 months ago or so.
Yep. August of 2012, we acquired the Toyota store here in town, so we're really glad to be representing that brand now too. So.
Perfect. Now, before we do that, head over to the Toyota shop. I know we want to kind of walk around.
Let's take a tour, yeah.
Yeah, let's get to know some of the other staff members and some of the things that you do here, Scott.
That sounds great.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, Travis.
Okay, Scott's brought us over here to the used car department here at Buckeye Honda to meet Sean. And Sean, you manage the department here. Tell us a little bit about what kind of inventory you have out here.
We try to focus mainly on Hondas. We've got certified Hondas. We keep every make and model out there we possibly can. We service every make and model here at Buckeye Honda. If you're in the market for looking for anything ranging from imports to domestics, we usually have it here on the lot.
That's great. And how many cars in the used car department typically in inventory out there?
We usually keep about 90 cars in stock.
90 cars in stock,
yes.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about, a lot of people are in the market for a new car, but there's certainly a market for used cars. And gosh, that goes for anywhere from somebody buying their 10th car or somebody buying their first car.
Right, and there certainly is, especially with the warranty forever that we provide. And a lot of folks might not know what warranty forever actually is, but we provide a powertrain coverage on engine, transmission, and drivetrain on every car we have in stock, used and new, provided it has less than 100,000 miles on it when they purchase the car.
Wow, that's great. Now, if somebody wants to stop in, what's the routine here when you stop in Buckeye Honda to take a look at a new or a used car, I should say?
Well, hopefully you'll be greeted warmly and promptly by one of our friendly sales staff, and then from there, what we like to do is introduce the customer to a little bit of everybody here. We'll take you on a service walk. We'll walk you back. You see where your car is going to go after you purchase the car. That's important because taking care of you up front is one thing.
Right.
Taking care of you after the fact is what we like.
Absolutely. Sean, it was nice to meet you here in the used car department. We'll catch you later another time.
All right.
Thanks, Sean.
Yep. Okay, Scott's brought us over here. We're in the customer service lounge again here at Buckeye Honda, and he's here to introduce us to really one of the real special employees for Buckeye Honda here.
Sure. I want to introduce Brett Conrad, who's been with us for 19 years and is now the general manager at Buckeye Honda and does a great job. And I wanted to let him tell you about a little bit more about what Buckeye Honda is about.
Excellent. Brett, tell us a little bit about the service here, how customers are treated, and really some of the things that you offer customers through the life of their vehicle here.
Well, one of the things we do in service, we offer customers sort of easy in and easy out without having to deal with the weather. So as an example, you pull your car up, the door opens up automatically. You come inside, a service person greets you with a friendly smile, takes care of your requests, your service requests. And you come inside, you sit in the lounge. We have a very nice lounge. We have amenities, very good amenities for clients. And then when you're done, you go back into the service drive and your car's there ready, it's washed and cleaned, and you drive out. So you never have to go out in the snow, you never have to go out in the ice or the rain, or you never have to go out in 90-degree temperatures. It's very nice and convenient for customers.
Absolutely. Now tell us about how that relationship works. Someone purchases a car here. How do you guys stay in touch with them about their service appointments and those?
A lot of ways. When you first purchase a car here, we set up an appointment for you to bring your vehicle back after about a month, just to get it inspected and make sure everything's all right, and that doesn't cost the customer anything. Mm-hmm. And at that time, we give the customer their first free oil change. Okay. And we set an appointment for them for their first free oil change, so they come back in 3 or 4 months for their first free oil change, and then before they leave, we try to set up another appointment with them to come back to make sure we're maintaining their car the way they want it to be maintained. We also do call customers and we email them as well.
Okay, excellent. Now, how about if a customer's got an issue with their vehicle, they call for an appointment and directly with your service center? Or?
Our service department's open from 6 a.m. To 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. We're open until 8 o'clock on Wednesday, and we're open from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. Typically, you don't need an appointment to come in. Just pull your car up to the door and pull right in. Sometimes if it's a larger repair or a larger maintenance, we do ask that they call in and make an appointment, because those can take a couple hours. But generally speaking, if you have a problem, if you have an issue, our door's always open. Honda has a President's Award that they give out to certain dealers every year. There's about 1,100 Honda dealerships in the United States. Mm-hmm. Less than 2% of those have won that 5 times or more. We just won our 10th President's Award. And the President's Award is based primarily on how we treat our customers.
Absolutely. That's fantastic to hear, and congratulations on running such a great job here at the Service Center.
Thank you.
Okay, we're actually out in the service center here at Buckeye Honda, and Scott's brought us out here. Yeah, absolutely. You can hear the work going on in the background here. Scott, this is a real important person to the operation. Would you like to introduce us to who we have here?
Sure. This is Al Fry. Al's our service manager. Been with the company how long now, Al?
I've been 11 years.
Going on 11 years. Actually started out in the parts department and is now as our service manager and does a great job, and he's going to tell you about it.
Excellent. Al, nice to meet you, and it looks like you've got a really great shop going out here and a good crew. Tell us a little bit about who do we have out here in terms of expertise? I see a lot of mechanics running around here.
Sure. Well, you're going to come into our service drive. The first person you're going to see is Jason. He's going to greet you. We have 3 advisors. We have Jason, we have Bryce, we also have Todd over here. Okay. They're going to come in, they're going to greet you, get you the appointment going. Mm-hmm. We're going to tag your car, put the key tags on it, get the proper name that needs to go. We have a express tech. Yep. If they're freed up, they're going to pull right on in. We're going to go right to the express tech. We're going to put it right on the rack, and we're going to complete the job. Okay. Take it to cleanup. If it's full, then we're going to take the car that comes in, take it to cleanup, and just vice versa. It works back and forth like that all day.
Perfect. Now let's talk about some of the services that are offered out here. We can see we got a car coming in right now.
Sure.
This one looks like it's nice and clean.
Yes.
So what happens after your car's done in the service shop?
Okay. So what we do is once we get it all done, we're going to take it to the cleanup department. They're going to vacuum out the fronts and the rears. We're going to do a high quality clean on the outside of it. Great. We have a new machine, matter of fact, getting installed in about 2 weeks to replace the old machine that we have.
Okay.
So we're upgrading our facilities every day to accommodate the customer.
Absolutely. Now I see tires along the back wall here. Something else you do here in the shop?
Well, certainly. We handle 2 different types of tires. We will handle the name brands anyways. The Cooper and the Michelin. Always have them on board, ready to go.
Okay.
However, we can get the Goodyears and any Kumos, any of the specialties, we can also get them. But we line them up, name brands. We can compete with just about anybody when it comes to tires.
Absolutely.
We can.
Now let me talk about, this is obviously a Honda dealership. You service other brands here, other makes?
We do all kinds of different makes. We work on Hondas, obviously. We Nissans, Toyotas, Chevys, Fords, Dodge. So any makes and models, we don't turn them down. They come rolling in here, and we greet them with open arms.
Good deal. Now, you've got some mechanics here. You talked about them being certified and all those.
That is correct. What we have are 2 express techs at all times working on the car, going around your car doing it. I do have 2 certified master technicians in this shop, and I give them all the jobs that are critique their skills. Plus, got 7 more technicians in there ready to work at any time.
Absolutely. Well, I have to comment. I can't. I'd have to compliment you on how clean your shop is. It's got a nice experience here for customers to come in.
It's one of the things we take pride in. Building got refurbished 4 or 5 years ago. We take pride in keeping it clean, neat for the customer.
Absolutely. Well, looks like you're doing a great job out here, Al. We really appreciate you being on the show, and thanks for describing what you do out here.
Sure, absolutely.
Absolutely. Good deal. We're going to go back to Scott here a little bit. We're about to head over to the Toyota dealership that was recently acquired. Scott, let's talk about maybe just remind everyone where that's at and a little bit of history as to how you guys ended up with the acquisition.
The Toyota store was formerly Gribble's River Valley Toyota. It was over on Riverway Drive over by the mall. And the previous owner decided he wanted to get out of the business, and we had the opportunity to acquire it, and so we're really glad to have that brand. There were about 20 employees or team members when we acquired it. Now there are 30. Excellent. So we're trying to grow that business and adding inventory and renovated the building and doing a lot of good things.
Well, if you don't mind, let's go take a look at that.
That sounds good.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Travis.
Hi, I'm Dave Ward, Lancaster Fire Chief.
I'm Ken Sprague, president of Hamburg Fireworks and the Fireworks Factory Outlet.
Last year in Ohio, there was over $137,400 in property loss to homes caused by fires started with fireworks. So please do your part to minimize these risks by using the following tips.
Be prepared. Obey all the laws of your community.
Always wear safety glasses when shooting off fireworks.
Have a hose, bucket of water, or even a fire extinguisher nearby.
Keep your pets in mind. Animals have sensitive ears and may be extremely frightened by fireworks.
Be safe. Purchase only legal fireworks that are approved by the Consumer Product Safety Commission and American Fireworks Standards Laboratory.
Follow the directions on the label and set family rules.
Use common sense. Have a designated shooter, somebody that is responsible and familiar with all the fireworks. We are proud to provide safe, public displays throughout the county. For more information, visit our Facebook page at Hamburg Fireworks Display.
And on behalf of the Lancaster Fire Department, we'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy 4th of July.
Okay, we've made it just down the road from Buckeye Honda, and we're now at Buckeye Toyota. Again, Scott Thomas, Vice President of Buckeye Honda Toyota dealerships. We're here in the showroom. This is the old Gribbles, as we talked about, right, River Valley Mall, just in the backyard here. But let's talk a little bit about this facility, Scott. Sure. Kind of the same service and things that you're offering at the other shop, but let's talk Toyota.
Yep. This facility was actually built in 1987, so actually not too long after our Honda store. We've done some renovations since we acquired it. Basically redid new paint and improved the customer lounge and restrooms and service area. We've doubled the new car and used car inventory from what we had previously, and so trying to bring a bigger Toyota presence to Lancaster and Fairfield County.
Absolutely, great. The lot looks great. A lot of nice cars out there. We're sitting in a showroom, a lot of nice cars. What's Toyota's kind of #1 seller right now?
Well, Camry's obviously the #1 selling car in the United States.
Sure.
Camry, there's an all-new RAV4 that's out. That's been very popular. Tacomas and Tundras are great, which is a nice addition since Honda doesn't have as much of a truck lineup. So it's nice to have the Toyota lineup with Sequoia and 4Runner, all the bigger cars that Toyota offers. So
sure, absolutely. And I see used car lot here as well. About how many in inventory? You have any idea?
We've got about 60 in inventory. So we've really tried to provide a bigger range of used cars too. A lot of Toyotas, about half Toyotas, and the rest kind of a mixture of things. So yeah,
good deal. Well, let's take a little bit of a tour of the facility here. I know we want to go back to the service department.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Let's head back there.
Sounds good.
Okay, we've made our way back here. We're right beside the customer lounge. We're in the parts department. I've got Scott, and Scott, there's an individual here, an employee that you'd like to introduce.
Yeah, I want to introduce you to Chico Griffith, who combined with his Gribbles and River Valley experience, and with us, has been a Toyota parts manager for 38 years. So definitely knows his Toyota parts, and we were very glad to have him join the Buckeye team when we acquired Toyota. So let him tell you about it.
Absolutely. Chico, let's talk a little bit about the parts department here. You can see some of the accessories in the background here, but gosh, there's probably a whole slew of things that you guys cover.
Yeah, we cover all kind of type of accessories for our new cars and used cars. You buy a new car, we can get the accessory the same day a lot of times. We have same day ordering through Toyota, or we have nightly ordering. We have other type of orders that we do for our shop to keep the customer satisfied. So we keep them going, and this is all a new area. This is our accessory items here. They are for sale, and we do a good job here. We're customer oriented, and Buckeye team is great.
Fantastic, Chico. Now you've been in the business in this industry here, the parts management profession, for about 38 years. So, gosh, what are some of the changes you've seen in the way either parts are distributed, or what are some of the advancements we're seeing?
Yeah, and a lot of the parts have really came along. I mean, they've gotten a lot better. The downtime of a customer vehicle is limited now. It's not long time. Parts are easy accessible now. Better look up. We got different computers, and we can look up the part in no time and get the right.
That's good. And it's talking about keeping Toyotas going. They're obviously very well known for putting a lot of miles on some of these cars. I'm sure it's still possible to find parts for even the oldest Toyota these days.
Yeah, that's funny, because a lot of the American cars you can't find parts for, the older ones, but the older Toyotas, a lot of parts are like out in California or Canada. They're stocked, and if you order them, you can get them in a fairly decent time.
Good deal.
Yep.
Well, Chico, congratulations on your 38 years of service here, and we really appreciate you spending some time with
I appreciate you guys.
All right, we made our way out to the service center, and again, we're at Buckeye Toyota. And I'm going to turn over to Scott. He's got a couple folks out here in the shop that are really important to the operations here at this facility.
We want to introduce just a couple key team members. Greg Kemp, who's been with Gribbles and Buckeye now for 28 years, and Derek Wilson, who's our service manager. And turn it over to Travis, let them tell you about what we offer here at Buckeye Toyota.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. Looking at the facility here, I see quite a few bays. How many bays do we have here?
We have 8 bays plus an alignment rack.
Okay. So you can keep cars moving in and out of here pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay. Now that Derek, that leads us to the probably helps out with the no appointment type service that you have. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We do not require an appointment for oil changes. We do them very quickly. Wash every vehicle, do a multi-point inspection on every vehicle, check every Toyota for recalls when they come in. So we get people in and out of here very quickly, no appointment necessary, Monday through Saturday.
Derek, what should a customer expect when they schedule a service for their Toyota or other make or model of car here?
Well, the most important thing is just friendly service. We go through, make sure that we look at the history on every vehicle, make sure we're recommending the right things. Again, we do check for recalls, but just friendly, quick, top quality service, competitive prices, and of course, very skilled technical ability. We try to offer it all every time.
Good deal. And I see some tires stacked around here. You guys do full range of tires?
Yeah, we do. We do sell tires and stock tires for most Toyotas. We have free lifetime tire rotations, 2-year road hazard, and we will meet or beat anybody's prices on tires, same brand, size, etc.
Okay. How about shop hours? What do we keep here?
7 a.m. To 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Closed on Sundays.
Okay, you get the car in on Saturdays as well. Great. Well, it looks like you guys are doing a fantastic job out here. A good-looking shop, good-looking crew. So we really appreciate your time and keep up the good work. Okay, we're in the showroom again here at Buckeye Toyota, and Scott Thomas here wants to introduce us to someone from the sales staff.
Sure. This is Bill Graves. Bill was with the prior dealership as well. Has been selling Toyotas for about 7 years, and we're real happy to have him part of the Buckeye team, and is now kind of moving into a sales manager position here at Buckeye, and wanted to let him tell you about what it's like here at Buckeye Toyota.
Great, thanks, Scott. And it looks like, Bill, looks like you're doing a good job, because you were just with some customers, and we had to kind of pull you away, and the customers were good enough to let you come over here and talk with us for just a minute. So we'll get you back there in a second. But tell us a little bit about what customers experience when they walk in your showroom here.
Well, we want their experience to be a great one. We want to build relationships and continue that down the road. We are the home of the warranty forever, so every new car, used car purchase that they make, they will get a lifetime warranty with that for their powertrain. We also, have a wide selection, a lot more than what we used to carry as far as new and pre-owned vehicles. We try to keep a nice stock of inventory available.
Good. What's the most popular test-driven car out there?
Probably the Camry, maybe the Corolla. Those are usually our two tops. In our area, we do sell a lot of trucks too. So
you got a lot of trucks here, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I noticed you got a lot of nice looking trucks out there on the lot, full size, the middle, and the mid size there too as well.
Yeah.
Becoming more and more popular. So, how about you got some used cars here too? What's the story there, and how does the customer kind of interact the same way in a used car lot?
Oh, absolutely. Whether they're purchasing a pre-owned vehicle or new, we want the experiences to be the same. And as far as that end, but we do try to keep a wide selection of newer pre-owned Toyotas as well as Hondas and Nissans and all other makes and models in our used car department there. So
before we let you go, somebody walks in during the day. What's the hours here for the sales lot and on the weekends?
It's a good question. We're here 9 to 8 Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 on Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
Okay. So. Well, you get a nice day out this summer. Come see Bill here at the Buckeye Toyota dealership. So that wraps up our time, Bill. We want to get you back to your customers, so thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, we're back here with Scott. We really appreciate the opportunity to tour both of your facilities and play host to our show here. Scott, anything else to add to the
No, we really appreciate you coming out and give us an opportunity to show a little bit about what we're about, and glad to be a part of the Lancaster Fairfield County business community.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Travis.
Thank you for joining us today on our tours of Buckeye Honda and Buckeye Toyota facilities here in Lancaster. We do appreciate their sponsorship of their tour today. Up next, stay tuned. We're headed to take a look at the Young Professional Spotlight.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the Business Forward program. I'm Jared Kale, Marketing Coordinator for the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and this is the Young Professional Spotlight that we'll have each month, which is sponsored by Crowd Communications. And today we have Jamie Binkley. He's the banking officer at Fairfield National Bank. Welcome, Jamie.
Hi, Jared. Thanks for having me.
Hey, definitely. Well, first of all, let's start by talking about your position at the bank, maybe what you do, maybe your history with Fairfield National Bank, your current position, things like that.
I've been with Fairfield National Bank for 8 years. I graduated from Ohio University, started right out of college. I spent most of my time as a branch manager at our Pickerington North office, but now I'm in our main office doing consumer lending, also some regional manager duties that I have, so place is getting pretty full.
Okay, excellent. Now, how long have you been with Fairfield National?
8 years.
8 years. Wow. Okay. Now, you're also the chair of our Young Professionals, I guess, committee board,
Yes.
as you would call it. Talk about maybe the Young Professionals of Lancaster and maybe your duties as the chair for that.
Well, the Young Professionals of Lancaster are a subcommittee through the chamber that's a couple of years old now. And our main goal is to try to get our young professionals that are already here local to stay local by offering them educational, networking, and volunteer opportunities.
Excellent. Now, you might have started to touch on this a little bit, but why are young professionals important to our community, Lancaster and Fairfield County, its growth, its development throughout the years?
Well, Lancaster is a very unique and special community in the fact that our public leaders are so involved in our community, and they really take pride in it. Whether you're a public service position or you're a local business owner, everybody takes pride and they try to support one another. And I feel like it's important for our young professionals to continue that in the future.
Jamie, tell me a little bit about the Young Professionals of Lancaster. Maybe if someone hasn't heard of the organization or the committee, talk a little bit about what they do, what they're about, some of their events, things like that.
Well, we have a few gatherings that we put together, either quarterly or bi-monthly. But two of the main ones are we have a power breakfast where we actually meet, usually at the chamber office, and we'll have a community leader. Steve Wells has been in, and Angela Cryle has come in to talk to us about life as a young professional and maybe giving some tips on how things that they've done to be successful and how we can progress in our careers. Then we have quarterly meetups where we'll go to a local place of business and do a little bit of networking, a little more casual atmosphere. And then we have several volunteer opportunities sprinkled in between.
Okay, excellent. Well, Jamie, talk a little bit about yourself, maybe your favorite destination, restaurant around town.
Okay, well, I have 3 small girls that are 5 and under, so we spend a lot of time in Lancaster's parks, at the YMCA doing gymnastics, swimming classes, and their favorite place to eat in town is Texas Roadhouse. They love their rolls.
Awesome. That's great. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. I appreciate you being our spotlight this month.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excellent. And if you'd like to become involved with the Young Professionals of Lancaster, you can contact me, Jared, at the Chamber office. Our phone number is 740-653-8251. Contact me with questions about maybe what the young professionals do in our community and how you can become involved. And I want to thank you for joining us for Business Forward and the Young Professional Spotlight, sponsored by Crowd Communications.
As a company of young professionals, Crowd Communications is proud to sponsor this segment. We specialize in helping businesses and organizations get the right message to the right audience, at the right time, and in the right way. To learn more about Crowd Communications and how they can help you with your communication needs, visit them at crowdcommunications.com.
Mom, can I have $1?
Yeah, it's right. I think my purse is upstairs on the bed.
It's not here.
Check the dining room.
No.
What about your sister's room?
It's not there either.
The upstairs closet? The downstairs closet?
There are no more closets.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
Business Forward Ribbon Cuttings is brought to you by the Frankie Smith Funeral Home. Respect for tradition, regard for change. Locations in Lancaster and Baltimore. Visit them at their website at funeralhome.com.